hope you're doing well. Thanks for joining me. Today, I want to share with you this journal that I recently made, and it is for the Sisterhood of the Traveling Journal. This is a swap, if you will, that I'm participating in with five other ladies, and we will be sending our journals to each other for those to work in and swap things out. And there's interactive pages, and it basically is just filled with creativity for you to do whatever you want and just share a little bit more about yourself and enjoy the process of journaling. It's This is really popular right now on TikTok. I know there's a lot of videos circulating, Instagram as well. Many years ago, when I participated doing these, we used to call them round robins as well. So you may have be familiar with that term as well used for it. But yes, we all were to create a journal, and then we have an about me page that we fill out with information about ourselves so our sisters can get to know each other a little better. We have like a sign in page. We have other interactive pages where we ask questions and kind of just do a little bit more of a deep dive into who you are. For my journal, I kind of went with like this 70s retro theme. I love vintage, and I had this fabric from Joann's, and I really wanted to use it. So I started with my base is a mixed media sketchbook that I had from Hobby Lobby, and it was bound, but I had to rebind it because the cover on it was just like really thin paper, and I needed something that was more it was sturdy. It was a little more sturdy, so I did chipboard and covered in fabric, and then I rebound it with 1 1/4 inch binding coils. And this is some vintage pom pom trim here. And this is the back. The back came with chipboard, nice and thick. I wish the cover had been that way as well, but oh well. So it had 60, no, 50 pages. I think 50 pages in it. And without further ado, let's get into it. Oh, by the way, I used Jen Hadfield Groovy Darlin paper pack for a lot of it and some Hobby Lobby. And then it is a mixture, but that was kind of like the theme I was going for, was these pinks and oranges, this retro vibe. So there's my just intro and saying this is my journal. This is a README page, and this goes to all the ladies that will be receiving it. And it basically just says, "Thanks for participating in this. I'm so happy that to be a part of it, and that they can do whatever they want. There's no requirements in the journal. They can be as creative as they want. They can use paint, glue, whatever medium they want to use, and that they can add pages to it and." To just have fun, just enjoy the process. So, oh, and then one thing I will add that I did say was, if you see something that's coming unglued, please reglue it, because that is one thing with these journals getting passed around. A lot of times, things, it's going through the mail, you know how that goes, and then just being handled. So sometimes things can come unglued. So yeah, that's the readme or welcome letter page. And then this is your sign in page where everybody signs in. And so I have my name here. I just used some these were like little sticky notes from Dollar Tree, and I just backed them up on some cardstock and stitched around them and added these little felt flowers from Hobby Lobby and some rhinestones. And this is part of that Jen Hadfield paper collection. This over here is Thought Bubble, and this is came out of a Flow magazine, and I just said I need all the paper and trinkets. So these are just Velcroed on, and then I have some down here for the ladies to choose, and they can just write whatever thought bubble they wish, and they can be interchanged. And then on this page, I said capture yourself, and I use these little coin envelopes to tuck in a picture of yourself. That's a picture of me. And then I did put my name, and I wear glasses and taking photos, take a lot of photos. And then we're here, we're there, we're everywhere. And then this is just use a star to put where you are. And here I am. And then I just put my name and then where I'm located on the map. Over here, I made these Sisterhood of the Traveling Journal stickers. So I just tucked them in here and said, take one to share with everyone. And then on this page, these are just really fun. It's just like a little pretend prescription or RX. And I said, take one as needed to promote inner harmony. And so they're all different little things and questions to do, like some deep dives, if you will. How will you lighten up today? What will you do today to be more bright, lively, and high spirited? How wealthy are you? That's for about your friends. yeah, so there's a whole bunch in here. Which belief will you not bend today on? So yeah, this is just for them to, go through and maybe choose and do maybe a deep dive if they want. They could even use it in here or whatever, their own journals. And this is just a sequenced page that I laminated. And then over here, this came from a Flow magazine, and it's just like a little spin wheel, and it just has different things on it. It's like my birthday, today is a foxy day, a cookie day, yay yay, a new start, a battle that I win, a do good day, a mellow day, over before you know it. So yeah, just they can spin the wheel. And then this page, I used some vintage dictionary paper, and I just called it letter collage. It's kind of like a letter dump. I mean, I don't know about you, but I have sticker sheets or letter alphabet sticker sheets, and I just have a few letters left here and there. So I just thought, how fun would it be to just dump them all on this page? And then this is a birthday page, and I just put, it's my birthday, an entire month is celebrating. Flip over and fill out your birthday. And then for this, I have these little calendars so they can fill in their month and their birthday and decorate it if they want. I feel like I didn't do too much with mine. I did put, the month, and it was me down here, which you can barely see, but just added a cupcake. And I love this little puppy. He's so cute. And then this is fill my cup. And so I die cut some mugs, and then I did them all in different colors. And then I did these little pieces of paper that you can insert in here and put down whatever it is you want to fill your cup with. And I said cup, and I didn't go to like coffee or tea because some people don't drink coffee or tea. And, anyhow, and mine's, I just added this sticker manifest on here, and that's me. Okay, this page, this is from Dollar Tree. This wrapping paper and these little stars were from this teacher section. And I said, to be a star, you must shine in your own light. How are you shining in your own light? And I got to do that. I haven't done that one yet. And this page is just very cute. And I added like little strawberry or cute berry items. And then over here, it's just decorate this page and it flips out. And then I've added a turtle, a bee, and a deer to start with, but it's just like a scene for them to add things into. I can't wait to see like how this comes back. This page is bingo goals, and I made little bingo cards, 3x3 grid bingo cards, and they all are different. And so mine was took a nap, something I've been putting off, ate something delicious, went to bed at a reasonable time, enjoyed a beverage of my choosing, tried something new, watched the sunset, unplugged for an hour, and vented to someone I trust. So the objective is you when you get the book, you get this, and then maybe the 2 weeks that you have the journal, you try to get a bingo. So yeah, and like I said, they're all different. They have different things on them. I think there's like 12 different ones on here. Like one saved money, pampered myself, took time out for myself, was lazy. Yeah, they're all different. Oops. And then on this page is my travel page. Take me away. And then I said, share your dream vacation, 3 items you are taking with you. So I just made these like little suitcases in all different colors. And then thought they could fill it out with where they want to go and what they're taking. And for me, Tokyo, we started planning the trip before COVID started, and then so much has happened since then. We still haven't been able to do it. But anyhow, I have down for Tokyo, and I'm taking my daughter because that was the trip that we were supposed to do together. My husband's coming too, but anyhow, um, we're all going, I should say, but it's definitely I'm taking her because it's been promised. And then phone for my pics because I take a lot of pics and videos, and I don't know why I'm doing that. Comfy shoes. Sorry. And then this page is a label dump, and I saw these like vintage bottles, and I just thought they were really cool with the labels on them. And so over here, I've added just a few labels. Betty Crocker. This was Little Birdie Handmade Flowers. This was the insert in the package, and this came from an Etsy store. It was a sticker. And then over here is basically do a color collage, little masterpiece, if you will, and date and sign the back, and the directions are underneath here. And I did pink. I was going to say, this is my spin the wheel. And you could spin the wheel and do it if you want. But anyhow, I was going to say, this is a little Kinder, the little scoop you get when you open a Kinder egg. And I got this one when I was in Germany, and it's been waiting to be repurposed. And I was like, oh, that's a great way to use it. And then here is my little collage, my little one color collage, and I signed it and dated the back. And yeah, the directions, like I said, are down here. And then on this page, it's Vintage Feeds My Soul. So I just put some vintage items on here, the bingo marker, the lace, this German tape, and then this label here. And then over here, I said I did a fabric strip curtain. So it's just like strips of fabric. And then my hope is that it'll be completely filled when it's done, and it'll be colorful ribbon samples or fabric samples. And then here's what's on TV. And I just did different TVs for it. And then for mine, I had Hacks, Rooster, Margot's Got Money Troubles, Landman, and Daredevil. And then this is a postcard swap. So I just have like a bunch of postcards in here, and they can take what they want. So there's some on the top and the bottom. And then this is a heart cutout. And the idea is that I took, it's called paper strip art, and I have remnants from like making the journal that I put in here. And my thought was you can use these paper pieces and glue them down. Sorry, it gets down in there. Glue them down on this page and fill this page up, and that it'll be just like, you can kind of see the start of it. It'll be a really neat piece of art. I tried to do some stuff that was like fun and didn't require like a lot of thought, or I provided the items. And then this is my About Me page, and I will say it is lacking somewhat. I just really need to get this out, but it's got a lot of the loves that I have, and it does kind of give you an idea of what I like, which is I love vintage, I love polka dots, I love like textures. I love, fabrics and laces and so forth. I've got my family, dogs, helping the vintage, helping others, creating art, polka dots. I love Disney, 70s, traveling, and friends. And then in here, I just have a picture of my family and I. And then over here on this one right here is a picture of my sweet little Oreo, my little pup. And then down here is a tag with my family, and then Disney on the back, like Disney rides. I love Disney. And then on the edge here, I did add some charms, and I have a camera with like little Mickey ears, if you can see, and a little Mickey flash, and then a little poodle for a little dog, and a little heart. And then everybody has little tabs where they can do theirs. And then these are all the extra pages that they can add to it or add what they want. And in the back, I just added this because I loved it. Like, thank you so much for working in this journal. I really appreciate it. I'm really excited about this, just to see the creativity that comes back and get to know everybody a little better. So that's the journal. And then let me share with you, I made these for all of the ladies that I'm swapping with. These are just paper clip charms with their names on them, and I added like a key and a jingle bell. So I have those for all the ladies that are I am sending my journal to. And so yeah, these are fun. So basically, if you haven't seen it before, you can just clip it onto a page. They're in there, but it just works just like a paper clip. You can hang it off the edge, you can put it on the front, but yeah. So yeah, that is my Sisterhood of the Traveling Journal, and I hope you liked, and I appreciate you watching, and take care. Bye.